Welcome back. As I mentioned, we have Siobhan Foster here, and we have a Laguna Woods update. Well, welcome. Very nice to see you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Lisa.
I put on the screen there, 2023. New year, new possibilities. And sure enough, that is exactly what you're going to be talking about today.
That is true. That is true.
And you know, a lot of people have been talking about it, and the internet here has been around forever, and there's a lot of changes. And we've had changes over the years with people deciding they don't want cable anymore and they want to do more Netflix and stuff like that. So go ahead and tell me a little bit about why this has come about and what the plan is.
Okay. So I want to briefly introduce the initiative GRF is undertaking with its contracted service provider, that is West Coast Internet, to provide village residents with faster internet speeds.
Right.
There are higher levels of internet speed and bandwidth demands, and this is attributable to residents using a whole bunch of Wi-Fi enabled devices that you probably don't even think about as you go through your day. You know, smart TVs, smartphones, tablets and laptops, your iWatch, Apple Watches, medical devices, thermostats, video doorbells, security systems, and then everyone is streaming content, Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max, and so forth. So that just places an incredible demand on internet services.
Which was probably so evident these last few days when people are home for the holidays.
That's true.
Because I know that mine was slowing way down.
And so the map on your screen before you just shows all the potential connections that use internet that we probably, again, don't think of on a day-to-day basis.
Right.
So to quantify our subscribers' changing needs and the increase for internet services, the number of users at the lowest level of speed has declined by more than 8%.
Okay.
And then the number of residents using the highest level of speed has increased by almost 16%. Residents require and will continue to require higher internet speeds, and GRF sees this demand and is proposing to upgrade its services.
Okay.
On the screen in front of you is the chart that shows current speed levels, proposed new speed levels, and rate adjustments that would be going into place should the GRF board approve these changes. The chart is available on the website under the calendar section, and if you select the GRF January 3rd board meeting, it's agenda item 11B.
Okay.
The proposed rate structure is a win-win. If you are at the lowest internet speed of 15/3 megabits per second, you would be able to double your speed to 30/5 Mbps for $3 a month. So that's an incredible upgrade for a small cost.
Right.
However, if you are at the next tier, 30/3 Mbps, you can opt to move down to the new lowest tier and still get faster internet speed slightly and save money.
Oh, I see, yeah.
So this is, again, a win-win for everyone.
Right, right. And if you look at the overall cost, I mean, generally it's still less expensive less expensive than living outside the village because, you know, many people pay upwards of the neighborhood of $80 to $90 per month just for internet, and then you add the other costs onto it for subscriptions. So still, if you look at the costs, they're way less than what they would be.
Absolutely, and just the faster speed will be a great asset.
Right, exactly, exactly. Okay, and then of course there's a succession here of how things sort of go about before you can actually do the work.
Correct, correct. So what we show on the screen now is the schedule that GRF undertook for this rate change and proposed internet speed increase. On November 1st, a contract change order was approved by the GRF board in closed session with WCI, again, West Coast Internet, the service provider, and this was approved pending a rate adjustment approval in open session.
Right.
So on December 6th, the GRF board introduced the proposed rate adjustment and placed it on 28-day notice so residents have an opportunity to review it and comment on it. And then this morning, the WCI rate adjustment will be considered for approval. So again, if you have any comments, you're encouraged to attend the board meeting and share those comments. And the board meeting starts at 9:30 in the boardroom.
Okay.
And should the rate adjustment be approved by the board this morning, it will go into effect on March 1st.
Okay. And it goes into effect, so does that mean that there isn't much that you would have to do internally for you to switch over. It's something that's being done by West Coast Internet?
That's correct,
Okay,
yes.
okay, great.
Yes.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for the information. It's always good. And again, new year, new possibilities with an internet upgrade.
Absolutely.
So, excellent. Thank you.
You're welcome, Lisa.
If you want more information about this, of course, you can always watch the board meeting that will be coming up this morning at 9:30, or you can email general manager at vmsinc.org, and I'll go to the appropriate person. We'll be right back.